Yo, guys, what's going on? Welcome to the Fears Podcast. I'm your host, Fears, audience, Fears, peace, welcome. I haven't made coffee on the stream in quite a while, so I thought we would do some coffee today. And Fears has got a new mug, and I will show you guys the new mug in just a minute. Just a few minutes. I'm putting in my sugar, and I will be with you guys momentarily. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, time for a cup of coffee. And my coffee pot makes the best coffee of all time. Oh yeah. Let's have a taste test, shall we? Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. That is the good stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, check it out, guys. Check it out. New coffee cup. That's right. This was one of Fears' Christmas presents. I feel like I'm showing you guys all my Christmas presents even before the unboxing comes out. But don't worry. There's tons of stuff in the unboxing that you guys have not seen yet. But this is one of them. Because I was like, I'm not doing anything today. I'm going to use my cup. Reese's Pieces. Right on. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to the Fears Podcast. All right. Let's see here. Just tilt that right there so there's a little bit more light. All right. So, welcome. Richie says, hi, John. Yo, Richie. Triple says, boom. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. All right. So welcome to the Fierce Podcast. We've got tons to talk about. Some good, some bad, some kind of nah. But I want to get through all this, and then we'll get to the good stuff. Because I got some good things to report, guys. But I also got some bad things to report. Some things that are unfortunate. And you guys know I always try and be as honest with you guys as possible. So there's no way of getting around this. So I'll do it as nicely and as delicately as I can, and as fast as I can, because I don't want to linger on this and ruin the stream. I just want to say what I need to say, and then we'll move on, and then that'll be that, and there we are, because I really don't want to linger on it. So I would appreciate it as soon as I talk about it that we just forget about it and move on, and there's that, But there's I can't hold this in any longer, guys. I've got to say something. But but let me list the topics first before we get into all that. So today's topics are, let me just scroll here. Updates, top 5 things to vlog about, top 3 best dates that I've ever had, and then changes from the past. Like, what would I change in the past if I could go back and, just totally change the past. So I thought, I looked up some topics, on online, and because sometimes I know exactly what I want to talk about, and then other times I'm just like, ugh, I'm like craving for some ideas here. So when that happens, I just go to YouTube and I literally write lists, like LISTS, lists of things to talk about, hit enter, and then I just like kind of read through all the lists and say, oh, that would be a good topic. That would be a good topic. That would be a good topic. So let's start with the updates, because I've got some good updates and I've got some bad updates. So first, good update. My dad, I talked to him today. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the prayers and the concerns and the blessings. My dad is doing fantastic. He's doing fantastic. I could only talk to him for about 5 or 6 minutes because he was actually at the hospital getting his second transfusion of the liquid. What did my dad call it? It's the liquid treatment of the chemo / radiation. So basically, my dad was accepted into this program, as I've been telling you guys. It's these new clinical trials, and I'm just going to give you guys kind of an update because I've already told this story tons of times, and I don't want to, bore anyone. But basically, the chemo was doing his job, but also it was killing my dad at the same time. And so my dad and the doctors were like, well, we need to figure something out because, yes, the chemo is keeping you alive, but it's doing harmful effects on your body. So my dad did some research with his doctors, and his doctors found this new clinical trials, and they haven't found a cure for cancer yet, unfortunately. But this new radical treatment that they've developed, at least it's a step in the right direction. And I'll give you an example. They basically took this radiation and I guess burned it down into like a liquid treatment that you can just inject into yourself. And they said once this becomes tested on more humans, like if I ever got cancer, then it would be the standard treatment, and they would take away like chemo and radiation. So it's getting better, but we're not there yet. But my dad said this new radical treatment, he goes, since I've been on this new radical, clinical trial treatment, he goes, I haven't felt this great in ages, John. And I was like, well, that's good. I said, Dad, everyone's praying for you. All of my fans are, well, most of all my fans, because the trolls, they don't care if my dad lives or dies, or they don't care about me. They don't even care about you guys, So I said, I didn't want to tell my dad any grief that I get on YouTube. I said, mostly everybody is praying for you, Dad, and rooting for you. I said, me especially. And my dad's like, tell everybody that I appreciate all of the fans, love, blessings, prayers. And I said, well, not everyone, believes in that. And he goes, well, tell the people that do believe in blessings and prayers, thank you. And I said, even if the other people don't, I said, they're sending you good vibes, Dad. He's like, well, tell everybody thank you. So I've got good news. So this new radical treatment, I'll give you an example. Some guy was at like 200. So the more levels you have, the worse you are. So like if you're at level 200, you are basically fucked. You are fucked. You're on death's doorstep, pretty much. And they got this guy's levels down to like 99. And this guy feels fantastic. So they said, well, if we can get you down to 99, then with a second dose, we can get you down to 4 or 3. So my dad has gotten his second treatment today, and they have to let the medicine sit in him for a couple of weeks, and then eventually they will check his levels. So they checked his levels. I don't know why they didn't tell my dad, but I guess they said, we don't want to check your levels yet, John, because my dad's name is John too. So they said, we don't want to check your levels yet because, you've just gotten the first one. They said, let's wait until the second one. And they said, normally after you get injected, you have to wait like 5 or 6 weeks. So in about 3 or 4 weeks, My dad's going to go get his levels checked, and I hope and pray that his levels have went down significantly, so I will keep you guys updated. So that's the first update. I thought I would start on a high note. The second good thing is that me and Randall are going to start writing the script for Fears Man 5 tonight at 9 o'clock. We can't do it during the day because Randall has got church, and I respect people's religion. So I said, Randall, go to church, take care of all that stuff, and get back to me. And they said, we'll do, Fears. So, and I believe Fears Man 5 should go rather quickly because we've already got a lot of the drawings pretty much already done because we put a lot of the drawings for Fears Man 5 in the trailer. And the reason why people are like, Fears, why is it taking you and Randall so long to do, Fears Man 5? And I said, Randall, unfortunately, he's only one person. I wish, we had, 20 Randalls. If I had 20 Randalls, then, we could get it done faster. But so I appreciate everyone's patience, and I appreciate everyone's love and support. But it will come out. Trust me, guys. I want Fears Man 5 to come out as quick as possible, as much as you guys do, because I know a lot of people love Fears Man. A lot of people don't like Fears Man. That's okay. Not everyone's going to like everything I put out. But for the most part, all you guys love Fears Man. And I try to make Fears Man as funny and as entertaining as possible. So pretty much Fears Man is going to have 3 acts. So at the beginning, Fears Man is going to do something heroic for the city of St. Louis, because I'm from St. Louis, and I always try and put real life experiences and of my own life into Fears Man and make it as real as possible. We also put some funny shit in there too, that's not from my life. So anything not from my life, we steal from like other superheroes, so like I'll give you an example. So instead of the Fortress of Solitude, Fears Man lives in the Cave of Fear, Instead of kryptonite, Fears Man has to deal with that dreaded Crohn's disease. No milk products, for God's sakes, So we try to make it as funny as possible. So yeah. I'll get to the comments in just a minute because I just want to get through all my little spiel here, and then we will continue on. So we're going to start writing it tonight. But like I said, the drawings should go a lot faster because I said, Randy, if we can reuse some drawings from past episodes and just slightly tweak them. Randy's like, exactly, Fears. He goes, I want to use stuff that we've already used. He goes, the less I have to draw, the faster we can get it out. I said, I totally agree, Randall. So I said, we should use tons of drawings out of the Fears Man 5 trailer. I said, if you've got anything that we can use, and Randy keeps an archive of like almost every single Cameo Man picture that he draws and almost every single Fears Man picture. Like Randy said he's lost a few things over the, course of a couple of years, but, he said he's almost got everything. So I said, Randy, if you can pull things, that would be great to make it go 10 times faster. 10 times faster. So there's that. So, and I promise I'll get to all the questions in just a minute. I just want to get through my spiel. So that's all good news. Here comes the bad news. There's no way to, I was going to keep this from you guys, but I guarantee you somebody would have found out eventually. Everything's fine with my job. It just is. I don't know how this happened, but it looks like I'm going to be off of work for the next couple of days until I get this situated. So when you work as a security guard, every 2 years, it's either every 2 years or every 3 years, you have to renew your license. I had no idea that my license needed to be renewed. Normally what they do is they send you paperwork letting you know way in advance. Hey, in a couple of months, your license is going to be expired. Here's the paperwork. Get it renewed. I guess they forgot about me because I didn't get any paperwork. And the other day, And it just happened. It just happened. The other day, my boss called and said, Fears, I got some bad news. And I was like, what's up? So it was pretty much yesterday. I at first, yesterday, I was like, I don't know if I should tell them or not. I was like, well, I said, eventually they're going to find out that I'm going to be doing more streams and I'm going to be sitting at home, more. So I haven't lost my job. And so I thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm like, I'll just tell them tomorrow whenever I do a stream, which is today. So my boss called and said, Fears, I got some bad news. He goes, I don't know how it happened. He goes, it's our fault. We apologize. He goes, did you get any paperwork sent to your house saying that you need to renew your license? And I said, no. And he's like, double check for me. I looked everywhere, all around my house. I said, no. I said, I'll go to my mailbox. Went to my mailbox, nothing. And I said, no. I said, I didn't get any paperwork. And he goes, well, unfortunately, we have to take you off the schedule until you get that renewed. But the good news is he gave me all of the information, and I booked my appointment today to get it renewed. The bad news is because a lot of people are getting their license renewed, is I won't be able to get it. The earliest appointment that I could get was January 10th. So that's like a week and a half away. So I'm going to be out of work for at least a week and a half. So that's the bad news. But I always try to turn a negative into a positive. And since I have the time off now, I'll be able to get to some projects that I've been putting off. Like yesterday, I just uploaded a new video. If you guys have not checked it out, check out Billy Mitchell, the Pac-Man guy. I interviewed him at Florida Free Play on the main channel when I was at Florida Free Play Convention. If you guys remember that convention, I went to that convention. It was too expensive to do a 3-day one. They wanted like $80. I was like, fuck that noise. I'll just go one day. So one day was like $30, and I was like, I can pretty much do everything in one day. If I had the money, I would have did 3 days. But I was like, I don't have the money right now. One day. So he was very generous with his time, and I said, hey, do you mind if I get like a quick 2-3 minute interview? He was very busy, so it was a very quick interview. Like the whole interview lasted maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And then by the time I put an intro on the video and an outro on the video, it's like 5 minutes and 42 seconds. So it's a very small interview, but I'm sure you guys will like it. Go check it out. It's on the main channel. I just uploaded it very late, early morning, like this morning, like at around 1 or 2 this morning, something like that. Be sure to check it out. So, yeah. So that's the bad news. And the only reason, and I was going to keep it, but I was like, unfortunately, I have trolls that like find everything out about everything. So I was like, it's just better to tell them the truth. So I haven't lost my job. So I don't want that rumor going around. I have not lost my job. So, and my boss apologized. He goes, it was my fault or someone's fault, Fears, that the company did not send you the paperwork to get your license renewed. That was our bad. He goes, unfortunately, when this happens, he goes, I cannot let you work while you have an expired license. I had no idea my license was expired because I barely look at my license. It's always in my wallet. And I said, well, give me a second. I looked at my license and it was expired. But it wasn't expired by much, only like a couple of months. And so he said, so we've actually let you work on it. And he goes, and then I just found out about this, Fears. And I told my boss, I said, I understand things happen. It was a mistake. I got you. He said, well, hopefully, this won't happen, again. I said, I hope not. I said, I understand things happen. He goes, get an appointment booked as soon as possible. So I called my boss today and said, hey, I got good news and I have bad news. And he's like, well, give me the bad news. I said, the bad news is that, the closest and fastest appointment I could get was January 10th. And he went, oh, man, that's like a week and a half away. I said, yeah. I said, that's the bad news. So I said, I'll be out of work for like a week and a half. I said, the good news is, I said, I've got it booked. And he was like, great. So I've got it booked, and I'm going to take care of it ASAP. So that's the first bit of bad news. So, yeah. So I just thought I would let you guys know. But, I try to turn a negative into a positive. The good news is I'll be able to, have some spare time. I don't know what I'm going to do to keep myself occupied for a week and a half. So, because I already told, my mom, my dad. My dad's like, "What are you gonna do for a week and a half?" And I was like, "That's a good question." I was like, my dad's like, "Well," he's like, "you could start on your New Year's resolution." I said, "Yeah." I said to lose some more weight and stuff. And so I'll probably be at the gym, every single day. I went today. I ran for an hour and a half. So I burned 225 calories, something like that. So off to a good start. But yeah, that's one of my goals for I almost said 2021. That's one of my goals for 2022 is to lose a lot of weight. I'm doing good. I'm down to 183, I think, last time I looked at the on the scale. So I'm getting there. I'm still fat, but I'm getting there. I'm not fat. I'm chubby. But anyway, I just thought I'd do a joke right there. So that's the bad news. So yeah. There's more bad news. And I'm going to say this as nicely as I possibly can because I don't want any more drama to start. And I've been dreading telling you guys this. But I feel like I have to. Something happened yesterday, and it was not pleasant. And I feel like I shouldn't have to explain myself, but I feel like I owe you guys an explanation. And when I say this, it's not to hurt anyone's feelings. The last thing I want to do is hurt anyone's feelings. Fears is trying to turn over a new leaf. Notice how I haven't mentioned any trolls' names in weeks. Well, not weeks, probably 2 weeks. I don't want any more drama. I don't want any more shit. Nothing. I don't want any more crap to come my way. But I feel like I have to say something because I think it's gotten out of hand. And people are it's exhausting sometimes being me on YouTube. YouTube can be fun sometimes, and 95% of the time, it's nice. The other 5%, I absolutely hate with a passion. I'm just like, sometimes I'm dreading streaming. Sometimes I dread making a video because I'm just like, oh God, like all the bullshit that I'm gonna have to go through, all the back chat, all the, why'd you do this, Fears? Oh, you hurt my feelings. Oh, you did this, you did that. Sometimes I just can't take it. So when I say all this, it's not to hurt anyone's feelings, but I feel like I have to say something because it's gotten way out of control. And I don't know what else to do. So I thought before we start the stream, I'm not going to mention anyone's name. I'm not going to start any shit. I'm just going to be open, honest. I'm going to say it. I won't bring it up again. And we'll just move on from here. And then I'll get to your guys' comments in just a second. And then we'll get to the topics and we'll have a good stream. So I just want to clarify something. Is this my YouTube channel? Yes. It's not your YouTube channel. It's my YouTube channel. I just want to put that out there. Is Fears Vlogs my YouTube channel? Yes. Is it yours? No. Is Fearsman 26 your channel? No. It's my channel. So I feel like, and this is the truth, I can do whatever the hell I want with my two channels. Correct? Yes. Can you do anything to my channels? No. Why? Because it's not your channel. It's my channel. Mine. My channel. Whose channel is it? My channel. So when I time somebody out, when I time somebody out, guess what? I can time out anybody I want. Anybody. If I don't like that comment, guess what? I can time it out. And people get so butthurt if I time out. It's nothing personal. Trust me, you'll know when it's personal because you guys know. I'm blunt, but I'm honest and I'm fair. If it's personal, I'll be like, hey, fuck you, you're gone, and I'll block you. And sometimes I won't even time you out. But other times I do time you out. I'll be like, hey, you can kiss my ass, time out for 5 minutes. So you guys will know it's personal. So I timed somebody out yesterday. Did I say, hey, fuck you, hey, you're gone, you're blocked? No. No, I didn't do any of that. I just did not agree with this person. You know, I did not. I did it nicely. I did it very calmly. I was like, I don't agree with that person because I knew what the hell I was talking about. And I'm not saying that this person didn't know what he was talking about. I didn't say anything like, hey, your memory's bad or whatever. I didn't say anything like that. I just remember it a different way. And I'm not going to tell you guys what conversation we had yesterday, but someone took me timing them out as like a personal attack. Wasn't a personal attack, but I feel like this person was wrong about this comment that he made. And I said, he's wrong. He's wrong. I remember the story much differently, and we were arguing about someone trolling me, and I was like, this person that trolled me did far more than you remember. Far more than you remember. And again, like how I said, it's exhausting being me sometimes. I didn't want to hear this person's shit. So I timed him out. And that should have been the end of it. Now, some people can argue, hey, Fierce, you know, you could have just said, hey, agree to disagree, and you could have just deleted the comment. But unfortunately, StreamYards does not give you the option to delete the comment. If it does, then I don't know how to do it. Like I've clicked on your guys's like names, and like it just says block user or put user in a timeout. So if there's any way to like time somebody out, I mean, if there's any way to delete, delete the message, then please let me know. But if you click on someone's name in StreamYard, it only gives you two options. And I'm looking at it right now. It says put user in a timeout or block user. And I didn't agree with this person's comments. So I was like, well, I don't want to block this person because this person is a friend. So I was like, well, I'm not going to block him. So I'm just going to time him out. So I thought it was fine. And so if you guys can give me any options on how to just, because I don't want to time anyone out unless, and again, I only time somebody out or block someone if I absolutely have to, you know, or if I don't agree with that comment. If I don't agree with that comment, if they're, like I said, if you guys can help me find a way to just delete the comment, I will, because this should have never happened. And unfortunately, this person took this way out of proportion. Or blew it out of proportion. And I tried to talk to this person last night. And unfortunately, he like blocked me on Twitter and made it much, much more worse than it had to be. And I'm just like, well, shit. You know, I'm like, so now I don't know what to do. And I was like, look, I don't have to explain myself to anyone. I didn't like the comment. I didn't like where the person was going with this. And I was like, I don't have to put up with this shit. So I'm just like, and the way this person is mistaking what I'm saying. I said, are we 5 years old or are we adults? And I believe this person is acting like a child. I'm like, ooh, I timed you out. I'm going to block you, Fears. Are we babies or are we adults? And I'm not trying to insult this person, but I'm serious. I would have handled it a much different way. That's just me. I would have been like, okay, you know, someone has got something against me. I'll talk to them like a man and just say, you know, hey, I didn't really agree with that, man, but I certainly wouldn't have blocked somebody or got into a big conniption fit and, you know, had like a sob story or whatever you want to call it, or like a temper tantrum, basically, over a misunderstanding of a comment. And I told this story to a friend of mine on Facebook and said, Fears, are you shitting me? And I'm being dead fucking honest when I say this. And I said, I'm not shitting you, man. And he goes, God, Fears. He goes, the shit you have to put up with on YouTube. And he goes, how old is this guy? And I said, I'm not going to reveal his age, but I said, he's way over 18, you know? And he's like, well, if this guy had a conniption fit over timing out, he goes, then Fears, he goes, just tell your audience, look, sometimes I'm not, he goes, Fears, my friend said this, and I took his advice. He goes, Fears, just let him know, look, it's nothing personal. If I don't like a comment, I'll either delete it, if I can find out how to delete a comment on StreamYard. He goes, and my friend's like, if you can't figure it out, Fears, on how to delete it, he's like, just let him know. There's only 2 options, block or timeout. Would you much rather be like timed out for 5 minutes or block? Because I don't want to block any of my fans unless I absolutely, positively have to. Again, like I just blocked somebody a few minutes ago because he was saying, hey, Fears got fired. Not the case. So and I knew he was a troll because he said tomato face is angry or whatever the hell it was. Stupid. So I just blocked him. You know? Because I know that's a troll. And it's not the case. I was being open and honest with you. I've got an appointment to get my license renewed in a couple of days. And then I'll be back to work. Not fired. Talk to my boss. Everything's A-okay. Everything's good. So I just wish this person could have handled it a little bit better. And now he's all pissed off. And I apologized multiple times. More than 4 or 5. And I was honest with him. I just said, you know, you're acting kind of childish about this. Anyway. So I don't know what to do. So the best thing is to do is just let this person cool off. I wasn't mad at all. I was dumbfounded and shocked about how this person took it. And I had a long chat with my friend that has nothing to do with YouTube. He's an old high school friend. And he's like, Fears, I'm telling you. He goes, just let him know that you're not always going to agree with the fans. You're not always going to agree with everybody. He goes, you're sick and tired of trying to please everybody. And I'm like, oh, I am. I am so sick and tired of trying to please everybody. You know? And I'm like, it's exhausting. And I told my friend, he goes, oh, it was Fierce. He goes, I'm sure it's exhausting. I said, it is. I said, I feel like sometimes I'm like on pins and needles with my fans. He goes, Fierce, it's your channel. You control the chat. You control everything because it's your 2 channels. He goes, let them know. That's the reason why I said it. Hey, is it your channel or my channel? My friend's like, do that, Fierce. Say, hey, did you guys forget it's my channel? My friend's like, let him know, Fierce. He goes, don't do it in a super sarcastic way. He's like, maybe do it a little sarcastically and be like, let him know, let him have it and say, it's my channel. In the end, it's mine. I make all the decisions on my channel. Again, and he goes, let him know it's not personal. It is not personal. And he goes, Fierce, I know you. He goes, I've known you a long time. He goes, trust me. He goes, there's happy-go-lucky John Fierce. He goes, and then when John Fierce, you know, kicks in and he wants to make it personal, by God, you guys know I'll make it personal. I'll be like, listen, fuckhead, I've had enough of your shit. You're gone, blocked. That's when it's personal. That's when it's personal. Like I said, I'm blunt, but I'm fair. And I really don't like to block people. Again, I only do it if I absolutely have to. And yeah, I've said many things when I've gotten mad. I'm not mad right now. I'm just a little frustrated. I'm not mad at all. Not at all. I'm just a little frustrated because I had this conversation hours ago with my friend, and he made a lot of sense. He's like, Fierce, he goes, I've seen your thing. He goes, I know when you're being real, Fierce. He said, because I've known you since we were 7 years old, Fierce. And I said, yeah. I said, we've been friends for a long time. He goes, yeah. He goes, I know. He goes, Fierce, you've had to do tons of things on YouTube that you don't like. I said, many things. He goes, Fierce, do you like taking down channels? I said, a few times, I said, I'll be honest. I said, with the people that I absolutely hated, yeah, I've gotten a little enjoyment out of it. He goes, but really, Fierce, he goes, did you get lots of enjoyment out of it? I said, no. I said, it was a little, I said, when that person was really fucking with me, then I was like, hey, idiot, guess what? I got the best of you. Your channel gone, you know, but in the end, do I really like doing it? No, because it's such a big fucking process to take all that shit down, contact YouTube, say, hey, he's doing this, he's doing that, then do a copyright strike and do this and do that. My friend's like, so in the end, you really don't like doing it. And I said, no, I don't. He goes, Fierce, be honest with me. He goes, a few times you have. I said, very few, like 4 or 5 times I've took down some people that just absolutely spreaded so much hate and so much shit and so much fucking drama. Then I was like, well, I'm glad this person is gone. And I can name probably 5 people on my hand that I've actually said, thank God that person's gone. But I even told my friend, but sometimes I said, these idiots make another channel. I said, some finally just give up and just say, hey, fuck it. I'll leave Fears alone. Probably one example, what was that guy's name? That Joe guy, Violin Joe or whatever. I took his channel down like 2 or 3 times, and he finally said, fuck it. And I haven't seen him since. And I was like, great. You learned your lesson. Fuck off. Leave me the hell alone. So there it is. So I hope everybody understands this now. I will hopefully never have to bring this up ever again. But in the end, just remember that it's not personal. I'm not always going to agree with you guys. If I can figure out how to delete a comment off of StreamYards, I will. But if I can't, then I'm just going to have to time you out. That's just how it is. And just don't get butthurt over it. It's only 5 minutes. Because sometimes you guys are too intense. I can't take you all the time. And it just is what it is. All right. That was the whole spiel that I wanted to say. I hope everybody took that the right way. Now let's get on with the stream. All right. So before I start reading the comments and before I start getting into the topics, real quick, I already mentioned it. I got inspired last night. Thank God. Finally, the inspiration juices are coming back. Billy, the interview, the Pac-Man guy, it's finally up on the main channel. Like I said, he was extremely busy. When I came over to his booth, I was lucky to get an interview with him and a couple of pictures. Unfortunately, I ran out of money, so I didn't get an autograph from him. But I think an interview was so much better because now the interview will be on my channel for life, And he was the nicest guy, and he even was like, "Hey, Fierce," like he was like coming up with ideas, for the interview. He's like, "Fierce," he goes, "How about like in the beginning, like we pull a fast one on like your fans?" And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" He's like, "How about I act like a total fucking dick asshole and was like, hey, you have the nerve to show up here and say when the hell I got, a kill screen and a perfect score on Pac-Man. You're wasting my time. Fuck you. Get out of here." I went, "Oh," I'm like, "Billy, that's fucking genius." I'm like, "Can you sell it?" I'm like, "Can you sell that you're," he's like, "Oh, Fierce, I'll be a total fucking dick." He goes, "But then like, we'll like pull a fast one on him." And he's really the nicest, sweetest guy of all time. Or I thought he was a nice guy. I mean, he was so cool and generous with his time. So he went, "Fierce, I'll be a total fucking dick." I mean, he goes, I'll fucking lace into you. And you guys saw it. And at the beginning, everyone was like, "Oh shit, like Billy's being a dick to Fierce. What the fuck?" And then all of a sudden he goes in and we had a perfect like 3-4 minute interview. And unfortunately, my camera died. So I wanted to get it on the GoPro. But because I did like a 30-minute interview with Richard DeVizio, the guy that played Kano and a bunch of other characters in Mortal Kombat, and his friend Daniel Pacina. Hopefully I said his name right. He played Sub-Zero and Reptile and Scorpion, a whole bunch of other characters. And each one of those interviews was like 30 minutes long. So you guys are going to love those interviews. But so it's good points and bad points. On good point, I got a whole like shitloads of like interview time with both those guys. The bad thing is it sucked the battery like down to like almost nothing. I had like 16% battery left. And I was like, oh shit, I need to get the whole fucking convention before this fucking 16% dies out. And I said, I haven't even gotten to Billy's interview yet. So that's why if you guys see in the convention, I'm running around like with my head cut off, like, hey, here's this, here's that, because I had to film real quick everything and get it all in so you guys could experience the whole convention with me. And then by the time I got to Billy, I had 3%. And I was like, well, I need to save this 3% for the ending of the vlog. So I said, oh, fuck it. I said, my phone's at 90%. So, yeah, so I did it as best as I could. All right, let's get to the comments. So, yeah. But if you haven't checked out that interview, check out that interview, guys. It's fantastic. All right, I've got a whole bunch of comments to catch up with, so I'll do my best. Richie says, hey, John, what's up? What's up, Richie? Triple says, bung. Triple says, damn, seems like a lot has happened since last night. Not a whole lot, just those two major things that I talked about, Triple. So nothing, not too bad, you know. Just wanted to get it all out. Pretend Story says, what's up? Colin says, hey, buddy. Spooky Girl says, hey, Fierce. Hello, Spooky Girl. Oh, this was really nice. Triple says, hope your dad is doing good. Hope he's doing great. He is. He's doing fantastic. Hope he's doing fantastic. He is, man. Thank you so much, Triple, for saying that. That was really nice of you to say. He's doing great. He's doing great. I really appreciate it. Vision says, what's up? Let me scroll down here. Colin says, Randall is a god. Oh, that he is. I mean, Randall's helped me out with so many projects. It's great. Vision says, Randy rocks my socks. It's pretty funny, Visions. That's pretty funny. Just the way you said it just made me kind of laugh. Randy rocks my socks. Pretty funny. Oh, man. Spooky Girl says, hey, can Richie say your first name yet? I don't even know Vision's first name. I mean, whenever me and Visions hang out, I guess I'll find out Vision's real name. Like, to this day, I still call him Visions, you know? So, yeah, there it is. All right, let me scroll down here. Let's see here. Let's see here. So, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, I lost my place. Let's see here. Oh shit, sorry. No, I'm not gonna sue, Colin. No, I'm not gonna sue. Vision says, well, good news is you have plenty of time to edit the Sleepaway Camp review. Listen, I'm gonna try and get to it. I've got other videos to edit, Visions, but I'll get to as much as I possibly can. I'll get to it. I promise. But yeah, now I have plenty of time, so I'll edit as quickly and as fast as I possibly can. Colin says mention them. No, I'm not going to mention them by name, and I hope this person takes it the right way because I always mean the best intentions. I just think this person needs to cool down, and eventually, I'm sure we'll talk. Because I don't want it to escalate any more than it already has. Like, I've said my piece, and that's all I'm going to say about it. And I was polite and didn't say the person's name, because again, I don't want anything more to happen. I don't want anything else to happen. I've said my piece. I've said my, and I was open and honest, and I was nice about it as I possibly could, and that's just how it is. So it is what it is. So yeah, so I'm not gonna say anything else. Let's see here. Apparently, Spooky Girl says I should call out the trolls for a cage match. Again, Spooky, that would just escalate the problem. I'm not going to challenge anyone to a cage match. And this person that I got into it with it yesterday is not even a troll. I consider him a good friend. So. He's not a troll. Spooky Girl says that would be hot. Oh, Jesus. No, I'm good. I'm good. Ghost is here. And he says, timing someone out is a good way to make someone leave. Again, Ghost, it's all about how you take it. It's nothing personal. I'm allowed to time people out. Again, I don't have to answer to anyone but myself, You know, if I don't like a comment, I'm going to time it out, you know, because you cannot delete I wish you could delete a message in StreamYard. It does not give you the option. Like if I click on your, I'll give you an example. Ghost, I'm clicking on your name right now. It only gives you two options. It says put user in timeout or block user. Well, obviously I'm not going to block you, but if I didn't like it, I wish they would give a third option, says delete comment. It doesn't. But maybe if you go into on YouTube, maybe you can do it that way. I don't know. Let's find out. Like someone just wrote, no one likes you. So I'll try and I'll try and delete that message. No, see, it doesn't even on YouTube. It doesn't even get you. When you click on the person's name on YouTube, it gives you more options. It says pin message, report, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, which I'm going to because he says no one likes you. But it doesn't even give you the option on YouTube to delete the message. So unfortunately, there's no way to delete the message. There's no way to delete the message. I wish there was. Unfortunately, you can't, Ghost. Ghost says, you know you can just delete a comment, right? No, you cannot. Trust me, I've tried, Ghost. There's been many times where I've just wanted to delete the comment, but you can't. I've just shown you guys. I've just proven it. On YouTube, it gives you more options. Like, I'll give you an example. I just clicked on Spooky Girl. I'm not going to do anything to you, Spooky Girl. I'm just using an example. It says pin message, report, remove. Oh wait, no, it does. I'm sorry. It does. It's well, you know what? Some people, I don't know. Here, let me click on someone. I guess you can through YouTube. I guess you can. So yeah, there's a little trash thing that says pin message, report, remove, put user in a timeout, hide user on this channel, add moderator. Again, I may have to have a moderator because I mean this is getting out of control. So I guess you can. So now I know. Now I know. So I just figured out how to do it. So let's see, does it remove it? Yeah, it does remove it. There you go. All right, so now I know how to do it. I wish I would have figured this out before, you know, I put this person in a timeout. But so the only way to do it is on one side have the stream up, and then I'm just gonna have to pull up the stream on YouTube, and whenever I want to delete a message, just delete just delete it on this. I'll have to have two streams up. So on this stream, I'll block someone if I have to block someone, and then on the other one, if I have to delete somebody, then I'll have to delete somebody. But that's the only possible way to do it. But again, I hope this person took everything I said the right way. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And I said it, but I had to say something. I didn't agree with this person's message, and you know, and I wish it would have went down a lot better. But I feel better now that I've said it all to you guys, and I was perfectly honest with everything I said. I didn't say anything to hurt anyone's feelings. I just spoke the truth. And hopefully this person will calm down, you know, and there it is, you know. But, you know, I did it as nicely as I possibly could. So, yeah. All right, let me scroll down. You know what, Ghost? You're absolutely right. I'm doing my best to learn it. You know, I don't know. I'm not really a big tech savvy guy. And he says you got to learn your platform, man. Most of us don't stream, so we wouldn't know how to help you. You're absolutely right, Ghost. I mean, I learn as I go. I learn as I go, and you know, I do my very best. I mean, sometimes I make mistakes, but, you know, I do my best, you know. Sharon says, hey, Fears, hey, chat. Sharon, how are you? Sharon's in the chat. You know, Sharon's in the chat, so I hope everyone is well. I hope you're doing great, Sharon. Sharon, have a great have a great New Year's, and have a good time with you. I mean, have fun with obviously have fun with yourself, but I meant have fun with Zachary and have fun with Caleb. So yeah, so have fun with that. So happy New Year, happy early New Year. Fears, you got to take your actions into consideration. I did, Ghost. I absolutely did. But the other person has to take their action into consideration. Again, in the end, it's my channel. And this person shouldn't have got this mad over a timeout. You're only timed out for 5 minutes. Who cares? I mean, really, who cares in the end? Have I said anything bad about the person? No. Just, he handled it differently. You know? Like, I would have never. I'm not saying the person's immature. I just think the person should have acted differently. But I don't want to talk about it anymore, you know? I personally would have handled it a little bit differently. I would have been like, okay, he timed me out. Who cares? I've gotten timed out tons of times over the course of my YouTube career. You know, I went into other streams. You know, Carrie's timed me out tons of times, you know? I think one time me and Richie got into it and Richie timed me out. I mean, me and Richie are cool now, but Dragon, you know, before me and Dragon stopped talking, you know, Dragon timed me out countless times. I can't even remember, you know, at least 10 times. So it is what it is. Again, hopefully this person will calm down after a couple days, a couple weeks, and we can talk. I would like to talk to this person. I've apologized quite a few times. You know, I really shouldn't have had to apologize because, again, in the end, it's my channel. But I felt like I owed him an apology because apparently it really hurt his feelings. And so I said, okay, I've hurt someone's feelings. Didn't mean to. So I'll apologize, you know. And I do sincerely apologize. It's up to him if he will take my apology or not. I meant it. So, yeah, Courtney says, hey, Fears. Courtney, how are you? So, yeah. So, yeah. I really did, Ghost. I really did try to put myself into their shoes. But, again, it's all about how you react. This person reacted to the extreme, went from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds. I'm like, why would they get so heated over a timeout? Again, that's all I'm going to say. I really want to get to the comments. I'm trying to catch up with you guys' comments, and then, because I don't want to leave anyone's comments out, and then I will get to the topics, because I really want to talk about the topics today. So, yeah. All right, let me scroll down here. If I miss someone's comments, I apologize. Let's see, where did I leave off? Let's see here. Let's see. Courtney says, let's see here. Let's see here. Where did I leave off? Fierce, can you elaborate on what comments that were so upsetting, that were upset? They didn't upset me, Courtney. I just didn't agree with them. And no, I've already told the story, so I'm not going to go on and on and on about it. You know, I've said I've said my piece, and that's all I'm going to say. Oh, shit. I don't even know if I can say this because this is really bad to Spooky, I'm not even going to go there. You said something about Courtney's kids, and I'm not even going to go there. So, no. Nothing against you, but, Courtney or Spooky Girl, but I'm not going to repeat that. So, yeah. Sharon says, oh, dear God, old YouTube drama. Just ignore it. Story of my life, Sharon. Story of my life. I don't want to get involved in any drama. People, it's like it just fucking lingers towards me, you know? I should be able to time somebody out and not have the goddamn world come down into fucking oblivion, you know? Again, I'm sick and tired of trying to please everyone, Sharon. It's really exhausting being me sometimes. You know, I try not to hurt anyone's feelings. I try to do the right thing. I just don't want to listen to some people's bullshit sometimes. Someone took it the wrong way. I apologize. I don't know what else the person wants from me, you know? I've apologized a million times. But again, I shouldn't even have to apologize because it's my channel. I can time out whoever I want to time out, you know? But now that I know how to delete a comment, you know, I'll delete some comments. Now I know, I figured it out now. I didn't know how to do it. Apparently the only way, at least on my computer, the only way to delete someone's comment is on the left side. Like on the left side, I've got the StreamYards. On the right-hand side, I've got the chat up, but it's on YouTube. I've got the chat up on both ones. So on the left-hand side, you've got the StreamYards, and you know you've got me here in this picture. Then off to the right, you got the comments, and then off to the right, I've got the comments up on YouTube. And apparently, the only way to do it is if you go into the chat on your YouTube and just click, you know, on the three little red dots. Like I'll use Mercenary Man just as an example. I'm not gonna delete your comment, Mercenary Man. Just use an example. You click on it, and a little drop menu comes down. It says pin message, report message, remove message, put user in a timeout, hide user on the channel, which is almost the same thing as blocking someone, or add as a moderator. You know, and so this will never happen again. I'm gonna think of some good people to moderate. Like I'm thinking about moderating. Mercenary Man and Visions. I think they could, and of course Randall. I think those three guys. I was going to moderate somebody else, but you know he's pissed at me right now. So because I just don't want this to happen again. I've never what's the word I'm thinking of? I've never it's not about trust. I've never agreed with moderators. I'm like, it's my channel. I should be able to moderate it myself, you know. But with more subs coming in, maybe it's just easier if I just have some moderators, you know. I just don't want people to abuse. Another thing is I feared if I modded too many people that people would abuse, you know, their mod status. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I got to think about it real long and hard. I know Visions would probably do a good job, you know, but I never thought I would need one, you know, because I never thought my channels would get super big. But little by little, my channels are growing, and it just gets to be too much sometimes. Like literally, it's exhausting. Like last night, I felt terrible. I'm like, oh God, this whole world of fucking shit is coming down, and I'm like, did I mean for any of this shit to happen? No. I'm like, just some things, I'm like, I don't want to talk about stuff like anybody. I don't want to put my whole life on YouTube. I don't want to talk about some things. I mean, I already put a lot of my life on YouTube to begin with, you know? That's why I was open and honest. I was like, people are going to find out about my job anyway. Some people are going to think I'm fired. I'm not fired. And even my boss apologized, you know? So I was like, look, they're going to know because I'm going to be streaming more because I need to find, like, things to keep me busy until I get my appointment and get my license renewed. So I'm like, they're going to be like, well, they already know when I go to work. They already know when I do this. They already know when I do that. So if anything gets interrupted in that schedule, then rumors are going to start flowing. I thought, look, I don't want rumors to start flowing. Like, oh, did he quit? Is he this? Is he that? And even if I did get a new job, I would tell you guys because I would want you guys to be, mostly everybody wants me to be happy. Mostly. There's some people that could care less about me. Some like, I can't wait till Fears dies. I can't wait till Fears' channel, you know, explodes and crumbles into a fucking oblivion. And I feel really bad for those people. You know, I hate drama. I hate bullies. I hate fucking drama and shit. And I want you guys to believe me. And I'm dead fucking serious when I say this. I hate fucking drama. I hate fucking trolls. I hate fucking bullies. I fucking hate it. but it's a part of life. You can't please everybody. Again, me and Randall had this conversation about a week ago. I said, Randall, I said, it wouldn't matter if I made 10 videos a fucking day. They'd still shit on it. Well, like 10 of those suck and like 2 of them are good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't win with some people, you know? Like, I guarantee you, as soon as I uploaded that thing about Billy, some people, that Pac-Man Billy guy, some people were like, oh, that's so cool that Fears got to interview that guy. And then others are like, God, that's the most shittiest fucking interview I've ever seen in my goddamn life, you know? Like, but as long as I like the stuff I put up, then it shouldn't matter because I like the content I put up. I try to put up the best content I absolutely possibly can. But someone told me like a year or two ago, Fierce, you know, you could probably use a moderator. Maybe he was right, you know, because I don't want this shit to happen again, you know. So I'll have to think and pick. But see, I don't want to pick too many moderators because I've watched other people like do streams. I'm not singling Carrie out. I think Carrie's got a good amount of moderators now, but I think at one time, didn't she have like too many moderators and people were just going nuts on her channel? Again, I don't want that to happen. Or it could have been, maybe it was Rich that had too many moderators. I can't remember who had too many moderators and they had to dial it back a little bit. But I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, Sharon, you make a good point. Sharon says, oh, dear God, YouTube drama. And I was, right when you said that, Sharon, I was like, story of my life. Because I always want I always want to do the right thing. I always want to do the best thing. I love all my fans, and I try to get as much negativity off my channel as possible. And you guys know I want to do the right thing. You guys are rooting for me. All the people that care about Fears are rooting for me. I want to get a better job. I want to get a new lady and move on from my ex. And it's been very hard because I still love my ex. She still cares about me somewhat. I still care about her somewhat. But I know she's never coming back. I know it. Because she's dating someone right now. And apparently it's not going good because I heard through the grapevine, I don't know who did the dumping, but I guess they dumped each other for like a week or two and then all of a sudden they got back together. So apparently it's not going good. You know, and I wouldn't doubt it if they broke up again, but that's none of my business. You know, I'm just glad to be her friend. You know, I'm glad that her parents still like me. I guess she told her mom, hey, wow, John went again to visit, you know, my brother and he put some really cool stuff. And I can't remember what she said, but she said, oh yeah. Like her mom said something like, hey, tell him that was great. Tell him, thank you so much. Again, I didn't have to do that. Always try and do the right thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I know if my brother died, she'd probably do the same thing, you know? You know, I can't speak for her, but I'm sure she would do the same thing. Because in the end, we're both adults and we both care for, excuse me, we still care about each other somewhat. And she thanked me. She goes, that was really nice of you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. I said, well, I did it because I wanted to do it out of the kindness of my heart, you know? I know I didn't have to do it, but I wanted to do it, you know? But I know I need to just let her go. And I'm trying to figure things out. So Fears is going to make some mistakes. So you guys have to understand that that's what life's all about. You know, I always try and do the right thing. Am I going to make some mistakes along the way? Absolutely, because you guys have made mistakes along the way, you know? You know? So hopefully all this understands. And again, I hope this person, I know he's watching, this person that's mad at me, I hope he takes all this into consideration because I've been through some shit this year and last year. I mean, I almost died for Christ's sake. And I'm not trying to use that as an excuse. It's not an excuse. It actually almost happened. You know? I was in recovery for like 2 months, you know? And you guys know how much pain I was in because, and I deleted some of the streams where I was up, like getting up like, oh shit, because I watched them back. And I was like, I don't want to see that shit where I was like in pain and stuff. So I deleted them all off my channel. And I don't regret deleting them. I only kept like some serious ones up of the pain because I wanted some people to know. Like I kept like 2 or 3 up when it just first happened. And I was like, hey guys, I got some bad news. I'm going to be in the hospital for like, you know, 2 weeks, or I'm sorry, not 2 weeks, a week and a half. I think I was in. I can't even remember how much I was in. I think I was in the hospital 13 days, 14 days. So it was like almost 2 weeks, but not entirely 2 weeks. It was almost 2 weeks, but I don't want to remember that anymore. You know, it was crazy. I almost died. You know, I told you guys about all those crazy dreams I had. It wasn't a near-death experience, but that fucking dream I had was so fucking vivid, man. It was fucking scary. I mean, and I'm a full-grown man, and I woke up, and I was dripping with sweat, and I had to call the nurse and say, I've got to get a shower. I can't go back to bed like this. And she's like, you're dripping with sweat. I said, yeah. I said, I had some fucking crazy, vivid dream, and it was fucking crazy. You know? So, yeah, I mean, it was... And I'm not going to tell you guys the story because you guys already know. I'm telling you that's probably one of the most vivid dreams I've ever had in my life. Like, I seriously felt like I was in that dream. I woke up. I had to look around. I remember it vividly. I remember I woke up, and I'm in my hospital bed. I had to look around for a few minutes just to remember where I was. And I was like, fuck me. I'm like, that dream was fucking... It wasn't scary. It was just fucking like, oh, shit. You know? And I kind of looked around. I was like, all right, I'm still here. Thank God. That fucking dream was crazy, man. So you guys have to take into consideration that I've been through some shit. And I'm sure you guys have been through some shit, but I've been through some shit the last 2 years. Some good, some bad, some very unpleasant. But I'm really hoping for a good 20, you know, a good year, you know? You know? Yeah. I'm really hoping for a better year. I really am. So I hope all this drama shit just dies down. All right, let's get to the topics because I've already been going for an hour and 7 minutes. So let me get through the rest of these comments, and then we'll get to it. All right. Whew. Oh man, what a stream so far. All right. All right, let's see here. Oh shit. I don't even know if I can say that comment visions. I do agree that oh man, that fucking video was crazy. I don't even know if I should talk about that. Well, I'll just read the comment and then you guys take it how you're going to take it. Mercenary Man said, I'm sorry, Mercenary Man. I forgot to read your comment. And he says, what's up, everyone? Hey, Ghost, long time no see. I know, it's been a while since Ghost has been here. Thank God you're back, Ghost. A lot of shit has happened, as you can see. Some good, some bad. But Sharon says, the music festival I was going to tonight for NYE has been canceled due to bloody COVID. Oh, that sucks. Well, you know what, Sharon? I mean, even though the musical festival was canceled, you know, it's better to be, you know, healthy, you know, because you don't want anything bad to happen to you. You don't want anything bad to happen to, you know, your son, Caleb, or, you know, Caleb's brother, you know, Zach, because Zach already has enough to deal with, you know, like, I don't know if you guys know this, and I'm sure Sharon won't mind me sharing this. Unfortunately, Zach is, you know, he's in a wheelchair and he's disabled, and Zach has a lot to fucking contend with, you know, but it's good that Zach has a good brother, Caleb, that, you know, takes care of him. And you're a good mom, Sharon. You know, I've never met you in real life, but we've talked on FaceTime, and I've got Sharon and Caleb on my Facebook. You guys are good people, so I know for a fact you guys take good care of Zach. And it's good that Zach has that, you know, emotional, you know, support and stuff. So, but Sharon, get back on those vlogs. I mean, you were cranking those vlogs out for a while, and like I said, they were some pretty good vlogs, you know. So so crank out those vlogs, man. But yeah. So I would rather be healthy, Sharon, than to go to the music. I mean, I know you love those musical festivals because I know, like, wasn't one of your vlog, one or two of your vlogs was those film festivals, and I know you went to a big YouTube convention with Caleb. Like, you guys went to what the fuck is that one called? Vlogger Fest or what the hell is it that Tommy always goes to? Tommy told me YouTube has two big conventions. I know you and Kayla went to one of them. I can't remember, but maybe one of these days, Spheres will be big enough to go to one of those fucking YouTube conventions. I would kill to go to those YouTube conventions, but they cost a lot. I remember Tommy told me, like, he paid shitloads of money to go to that Vlogger Fest or whatever the hell it is. So I don't have that money to do those big fucking conventions. You know, I try to find the cheapo conventions. All right, let me scroll down here. Oh yeah, VidCon, whatever the hell it is. Yeah. Well, no, there's two, right? There's VidCon. That's the one. I'm sorry, I just remembered. VidCon was the huge ass one that Tommy told me about that you have to pay like shitloads of money, and then fucking Vlogger Fest or whatever the fuck the other one's called. I think the other one's called Vlogger Fest. Now this is the topic that I don't know if you guys want to talk about, but this is Vision's words. But Vision says dragons should be put in prison for that spring break video. I saw that spring break video, and it was, I don't know what to say. It was pretty nuts. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, I don't even know what Dragon's up to these days. I haven't talked to him in ages. You know, I tried to help him. I tried to be his friend, and apparently he just went nuts. So I was just like, all right, I'm done. You know. All right, let's see here. Ghost says, well, now you know that you can delete a comment, so hopefully this won't happen again. Well, again, Ghost, if I feel like this person needs to be timed out, you bet your ass I'll time them out. You know, I'll time out anyone that I want to. But if it's for something little, then yeah, then I'll just go to the comments. It's just weird how they won't let you comment in StreamYards. Like, that should be a feature. Why do you have to pull up two streams? Like, it's weird. Like, when whoever made StreamYards didn't, I guess, really think this through. I'm like, all right, well, if you can delete the comment on YouTube, why wouldn't you be able to delete it in StreamYards? Doesn't make any sense to me, you know? So, I just don't get it, you know? Like, that should be a feature. Obviously, not everyone's going to like me, not everyone's going to like a comment. So why wouldn't they put the feature in StreamYards? So they didn't really think that through really good. Like, I remember when remember back in the day when we did Google Hangouts? Back in the day, Google Hangouts, you could delete a comment, you know? And what I love about StreamYards that I hated about Google Hangouts is if anyone got the link for Google Hangouts, they could just pop into your stream and just ruin it. And a lot of trolls did that, and I hated it. So we would have a good show, and everything would be going great. Then all of a sudden, some idiot would come in and like show like gay porn. And obviously, as you guys know, you can't put up nudity on YouTube. I'm like, well, fuck me. I'm like, now I have to take the whole stream down, and it was a big fucking, thing. So now, the only way for them to come in is if they pop up down here, and I see who it is, and then I click on them, and they come in, you know? So it's gotten harder for trolls to come into a show. But thank God StreamYard does it different, because then I can do a show, and I can invite the people that I want to invite in, and my show won't get interrupted. And I can talk to you guys, and we can have a good time like how we are right now. We're just having a normal chit-chat, and we're just bullshitting around like we always do. So, yeah. So I totally agree, Ghost. But again, they should have put the feature in there to delete a comment. It's just so weird that you have to fucking like go over to YouTube and say, all right, I don't like this person's comment, boom, and I don't know. It's just weird. Mercenary Man says, I would be a moderator. There we are. So, I mean, let me think about it, because I got to find out if I want moderators, and I got to find out who would make a good moderator. So, yeah. Vision says, wow, oh, wow, this is like being awarded the Medal of Honor if I get moderated. I don't know about all that. I'm sure, Vision, I'm sure getting the Medal of Honor is way better, but I understand the analogy. Yeah, everyone needs mod spheres. I mod for Dragon, and I used to mod for others back in the day. Well, that's good. Again, Mercenary Man, I try to be as real as possible with you guys. I never thought in a million years I would need mods, you know, because, you know, I do YouTube for fun. Sometimes, like I said, it's not fun. Sometimes it is fun. But I do it for my passion of filmmaking, you know. But my channels have, little by little, they're growing, you know. I just find it astounding that my TikTok is actually doing better than my YouTube channel. Maybe it's because, like, people, you know, you can only upload a 15-second video on TikTok or a minute or 3 minutes. As far as I know, you can only do 3 minutes. Up to 3 minutes on TikTok. And maybe it's more popular because people watch a real quick video and they're like, oh, man, I love that video. Let me click on another one of his videos. You know, like on Fears Man, I try to keep a video between 5 and 10 minutes because people usually start to lose interest after 10 minutes unless they're really enjoying a vlog, and then I put a long ass version, like a 20 to 30 minute vlog on the vlog channel because people like long vlogs, and I've heard that from fans. Fears, make the vlogs fucking longer. So I try to make a vlog between, like, at the lowest 18 minutes, the highest I think I've ever done a vlog is like 40 minutes. So like the Christmas unboxing video, that's going to be a long vlog. But then I'll probably do like a highlight version of that vlog that's only like 10 to 12 minutes. You know? So there we are. Oh, Kyle's here. And he says, someone needs to mod Dragon off YouTube with those horrible karaoke. Oh, shit. Well, Kyle, that's... Oh, man. I don't even want to read that anymore. Kyle, it's good to see you, buddy, but I don't want to start any drama, so I'm not going to read the rest of that comment. Sharon says, I've always said this, Fears, just do what you want. Exactly, Sharon. And that was the reason why I did my little spiel at the beginning of this video and said, look, in the end, it's my fucking channel. I'm going to do what I want. I don't have to, like, what's the word? I don't have to justify myself to anyone. If I hurt someone's feelings, I sincerely apologize. But in the end, I'm going to do what I feel is right. And if I feel like I have to delete someone's comment, I will. If I feel like I have to time somebody out, I will. And I won't feel bad about doing it. And if they take it the wrong way, then I'm sorry. That's your fucking problem, not mine. And you need to grow up a little bit, you know, because I've gotten timed out at least 50 to 60 times, probably more than that. And I haven't, you know, like, oh, I can't believe, oh, I got timed out. Oh, God, it's the end of the world. No, it's not. It's just a timeout, 5 minutes. You're good, you know. You know, you'll be fine. After 5 minutes, you'll be all right. Everything will be A-okay. You know? But if I sincerely hurt this person's feeling, or anyone, you know, I'm not just talking about the person that I did it to last night. I'm talking about him and others. If it hurts your feelings, it's nothing personal, and I really do apologize. But sometimes I'm going to delete a comment. Sometimes I'm going to put someone in a timeout because I don't agree with everybody, and you guys are not going to agree with me all the time. And that's fair to say. You know, it goes hand in hand. I'm not always going to agree with you. You're not always going to agree with me. And that's okay because people are entitled to their own fucking opinions, you know? You know? So, there it is, you know? There it is. And then, I mean, that's all I keep saying that's all I'm going to say, but people keep bringing up good points, and, you know, I have to talk about those points. Mercenary Man says, I tell Dragon he should do more of his shows, but I guess it's just easier for him to do those karaoke videos. I mean, in the end, in the end, Mercenary Man, Dragon can put whatever videos he wants, you know. I think I read something where you said not Mercenary Man. Mercenary Man said something. Maybe I haven't got to it. I read some type of comment, and I was going to get back to it, that Dragons tried to veer away that, from the community. I think that's a good idea, because Dragons actually freaked out worse than I have. And I've had a couple of good freakouts. I'll admit it. There's some good ones out there. I've took some of the freakouts down, but I'm sure some people have uploaded them somewhere else. But I try to take all those down as much as I can. Oh yeah, Dragons. Dragons had some more crazier ones than I have. But I think that's a good idea, Mercenary Man. I sincerely think he should. I don't know. I think he should just. If that's the best thing for him, there it is. So yeah. Anyway, let's get off this topic because I really don't want to talk about it anymore, about the whole thing. I just wanted to say my piece, and I said my piece, and if it really hurt this person's feeling, I'm being dead honest, and I hope this person takes it to heart. I sincerely apologize. I didn't think this person would react like this, but hopefully they can see my side of the story. I said it as nicely as I possibly could. I didn't troll anyone. I didn't call anyone names. I was just like, look, here's how I feel. This is me being fucking real. Here it is. But if it hurt you that much, I am sincerely sorry from the bottom of my heart. And I mean it. And once this person calms down, hopefully we can talk, Because I don't want to lose this person as a friend. I really don't. I'm being dead honest. I'm not bullshitting you guys. You guys know I'm not good at lying. You guys know I'm not good at bullshitting you because you guys see through Fears' bullshit all the time. And 10 times out of 12, I am being completely dead honest with you guys. And I've learned over the years, if I lie about this, they're going to find out. They're going to find out. So it's just better just to be, hey, look, this is what's going on. I'm not in a good mood, today, or hey, this is what's going on. This is what's, blah, blah, blah. And then I go on. And then I'm like, all right, I've said my piece. Let's move on. So one last time, I apologize. I said what I needed to say. And I sincerely apologize. If it hurt you that much, I sincerely apologize. But again, listen to everything I've said in this whole piece, guys. If I don't like someone's comment, now I know how to delete the comment. If I think that person deserves a timeout, I'm going to time that person out, whoever it may be. All right, let's continue on because I really need to get to the topics. And I swear to God, this is the last time I'm going to bring it up. So for the person that's watching, I know they're watching. I sincerely apologize. All right, let's move on. All right, where did I leave off? Mercenary Man talking about Dragons videos. Let's see. Let's see here. Let me scroll down here. Oh God, I'm so far behind on the comments. Let's see here. Oh, let's see, where did I leave off here? All right, I think I'm pretty much caught up. All right, so let's get to the topic. So thanks for letting me say all what I needed to say, guys. And now let's get to the real stream. It took me an hour and 24 minutes to say all of that, but hopefully you guys, I'm going to say one more thing. Hopefully you guys understand. And again, it's nothing personal to the person that happened to yesterday. It's not personal to any of you guys. Just in the end, it's my channel. And now I know how to delete people's comments. I totally agree about what you said, Ghost, about learning the platform art. Again, I think they should have put a deleting section in StreamYards. I don't know why they didn't do that, but anyway, I sincerely apologize to anyone that got their feelings hurt. This is me being fucking real, no bullshit. I apologize. But again, if I feel like the comment is not good, I'm going to delete it. And if I feel like someone needs to get timed out, I'm going to time them out. And I'm going to leave it right there. All right, let's get to the so I've already done the updates. So I was kind of like not lost, but I was kind of like lacking things to talk about today. I got a whole bunch of shit to do today. I basically cleaned not the whole apartment from top to bottom, but I cleaned a lot. Excuse me. Let's see. The news about my dad is fantastic. And I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for all the love, all the support, all the good blessings and prayers. I mean, because my dad really means, a lot to me. He's the fucking man. I wish my grandfather was still alive too. I mean, he was the fucking man too. And I see a lot of aspects. I see a lot of aspects from my grandfather and my dad, and I have aspects from my dad and my grandfather, and they mean a lot to me, and I wish you guys could have met my grandpa Fears. He was the fucking man. He was the fucking man. He was so cool, guys. He played the guitar. He was really involved with the church. He did a lot of like cool romantic things, like with my grandma Fears. He was such a cool guy. We used to go and eat donuts like not every Sunday, but I only got a couple of good years with my grandpa. I was born in 83 and he died in 92, 93. So I want to get as much hangout time in with my dad as much as possible. And this new treatment seems to be doing the job. And I liked what my dad said. It's unfortunate that they haven't found a cure yet, but he said it's a really good step in the right direction. And they said once this treatment helps, they have to it's a clinical trial. And they said the more good it does, the more then they can get it approved. And then it'll be like, they won't even do radiation or chemo. They'll go right to this treatment because it's seen amazing results. Amazing results. So yeah. So that's a good update. Unfortunately, I told you guys about the job thing. I'll be back in a couple of days, back to the job. My employers felt horrible. They're like, Fears, it's our fucking fault. They said, well, it's partly my fault and their fault, I don't blame them about the whole thing, They said, somebody should have mailed you that paperwork. And I said, oh, yeah. But they said it's your responsibility to keep updated. I should have, it's in the back of my wallet. I forgot about it. I looked at the thing. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, it is outdated. So I talked to my dad about it. He's like, John, just get the appointment as quick as you can. I said, oh, I did. I said, I did it today, Dad. I said, as soon as I woke up at 10 o'clock. He's like, oh, good. He's like, so it's all good? I'm like, it's all good. I'm like, and he's like, you're still employed? I'm like, yep. I'm like, they just can't let me work on the expired license. I think it's against their policy or it's against the law or probably both. So my dad's like, so you're not in trouble? I was like, no, I'm not in trouble at all. I said, I was totally honest with my boss. He was totally honest with me. I said, I left them a message and then they called me back and they said, oh, so you got the appointment? I said, yep. And I said, it's all good. So they said, let us know. And they said, when it's all done, they said, we'll get you back on the schedule ASAP. And they said, thank God it's only a week or a week and a half, I should say. And I said, yeah, thank God it's not like 3 or 4 weeks. So Mercenary Man says, too bad there's no one left to do community healing. Thing is with that, Mercenary Man, is, again, some people take things so much to heart on YouTube that it's kind of ridiculous. I'm not here to hold everyone's hand, I'm here to do a good show, to put the best content out imaginable, get along with as many people as possible, but in the end, people shouldn't take things to the extreme how some people took. And I'm not trying to get back into the topic. I'm trying to stay focused on the topics that we're about to talk about. But I can't please everybody, And I'm only human. I've made some good mistakes. I've made some good decisions, and I've made some bad decisions. So yeah. And I disagree with you, Ghost. He says saying sorry, not sorry, really isn't going to help. I didn't do that, Ghost. Every sorry that I've said, I meant 150%. And I've only said my apology to people that deserve an apology. Some people that I don't like on YouTube, there's no way in God's green earth, come high or hell water, that I would ever apologize to them. This person, I thought he deserved an apology. So I apologized. I said, hey, you know what? I should have talked to you like a man, or hey, I should have figured out how to delete comments. Now I know how to delete it. But like somebody like, I don't even want to say his name because then that'll start a bunch of bullshit. Someone that called my parents, I could care less if he lived or died, and hopefully he does die soon, and I could care less if I ever talk to that guy ever again, Would I ever apologize to him? Hell fucking no. I would slit my wrist and drink my own blood and fucking hang myself before I would apologize to that fucker. So, I'm going to apologize to some people. I'm not going to apologize to some people. It is what it is. Some people are going to like me. Some people are going to hate me. Same thing with me. Some people I'm going to like. Some people I'm going to hate. It is what it is. So if you don't like me, don't watch. Like me, great. Continue to watch. It is what it is. And I think I've been totally fair. I've been totally open and honest. I've been that's super goth. Well, I was trying to state a point, Visions. Obviously, I would never do that to myself, but I was trying to. You guys get my point. And I haven't been mad at all. Not at all. I've been totally open and honest with you guys the entire time. So yeah. And exactly, Mercenary Man, I've tried to say as positive as possible through this whole thing. So yeah. So let's finally get to the topics. So I'm not bringing it up, and I haven't brought it up. We're moving on. I'm staying focused. I've said my piece. You guys understand where I'm coming from. I understand where the other person's coming from. To me, it's water under the bridge, and hopefully this person will accept my apology and think about everything that I've said and look at both sides. And there it is. All right, so I was kind of lacking on the topic today. So of course, whenever I do that, thank God for Google. Thank God for Google. Give me 1 second. Thank God for Google. I found some topics. So if you guys are ever strapped for any topics, just go to Google and write in list of things to talk about. I didn't even have to put in like podcast topics. Sometimes it works better if you put podcast topics. So yeah. I don't agree, Ghost. I totally and sincerely apologized to the fans, this certain person, and to everybody. Again, if you don't accept my apology, that's on you. I've said my piece. I'm moving on. So the topics that I have talked about today are, I did the updates, and I will tell my dad that you guys are continuing to pray for him. I will. I promise. Top 5 things to blog about that I think. They had a list, but some of the list I believe, and let me pull up the list in just a second. And the other things I believe are more important, but I'll give you guys my top 5 favorite things to vlog about, and I'll explain why. And then I found this topic, which I thought would be kind of cool to talk about. Top 3 best dates that I've ever had in my entire life. And then changes from my past that I would change. So let's start with that one. Changes from the past. So this makes perfect sense because of all the stuff that we talked about. Everyone in their life makes good changes, and people make bad changes. People make good choices and people make bad choices. I try to do the best in everything that I do. I try to be the best John Fears that I absolutely possibly can be ever, you know? So unfortunately, I'm still paying for this, what I did when I was younger. When I was younger, I was the most laziest shit ever. So if I could change, the first thing I would change is not be as lazy as a kid. Now I work my ass off at everything, you know, because I learned you don't get anywhere in life being fucking lazy. So that's one thing I would change. But it was a lesson that I had to learn the hard way. So there it is. Another lesson, I value my mom and dad's opinion so much, and my friend's opinion so much now, more than I ever did when I was a kid. When I was a kid and a teenager and a tiny bit of college, not much of college, it was more teenage and when I was in grade school and stuff, I could care less about anyone's opinion. I was like, no, fuck you. I'm like, I know everything. Me. And a lot of teenagers are like that. And, you know, when you're a youngster, I don't need anyone's help. I'll figure it out. I'll do it all myself. You know, I fucking know everything. Boy, did I learn quick when I got out of, when I got to college that I didn't fucking know everything. And because of the choices I made when I was younger, I'm still paying for now, but things have gotten a lot better, you know? So those are the two big things that I wish I could change. I wish I could go back in time and have the adult Fears right now slap the young Fears in the face and go, you're a fucking idiot. Listen to people. Get off your fucking ass and do some shit. Now, I did do a lot of shit when I was younger. I just wish I could have done more shit when I was younger, if that makes sense. I did do some cool shit. Like, I was very involved in activities and stuff at like school. Like when I was in there wasn't too many activities to do when I was in, you know, kindergarten through 5th grade, but in middle school I was involved with a lot of stuff. I played on the soccer team in middle school. I was in the science club in middle school. I won an award in the science club and got to go to space camp, which was fucking awesome. I wish I would have brought the video camera there, but I didn't. But I still have all the cool stuff that I bought from Space Camp. So I did do some cool shit. I just wish I could have done more shit. You know, I was involved with church a lot. I went to every single church camp. I did a bunch of charity work. I just wish I would have had a better attitude, because I kid you not, I hated looking back as an adult to a teenager and a grade school, I was like, wow, Fears, you had the shittiest attitude ever. But you live and you learn, and you know, everyone makes good mistakes. I mean good choices, bad choices. And that's how you learn, you know? So I learned a lot, and boy did I learn a lesson. I wish I would have learned the lesson an easy way and not had to go down the fucking hard road that I took. But you live and you learn, and you learn from your mistakes, and that's what, you know, being a human being is all about. So those two are the major things that I wish. Another thing I wish that I could have changed was, and I don't think he'll mind me saying his name, is I wish I would have took the dude's advice and took him up on his offer to do that job. But I'll be dead honest. I was so afraid of moving to LA, and I'm like, well, what happens if I can't find a job after the film job's done that he gives me? And I hate not having like a paycheck. I always love it to have a job that you're guaranteed a paycheck. So then the money keeps flowing in and flowing in and flowing in and flowing in, and you don't have to worry about it. And I was like, I don't want to deal with or worry about having, you know, a paycheck or not having a paycheck, you know. But I'm sure another job would have came, you know. But that was one reason why I didn't move down there. Another thing is my grandma was really sick around that time, and I didn't want to leave because my family needed my help. And unfortunately, my grandma got really, really sick, and it was one thing after another, and I said, I can't just up and leave, But I'm glad I finally got off my ass and said, look, Fears, if you don't move somewhere, you'll never do it. And I'm glad I made the decision to move down here. Best decision I ever made in my life. Because I'm trying to chase my dreams. And I work really hard to do that. I've been looking for better jobs. I'm cranking out the videos. I'll be honest, I haven't cranked out the videos in 2 or 3 weeks, but I just haven't been in a good mood. But now I said, hey, Randall, I finally got the creative juices flowing. And I said, I edited my first video in weeks. And he's like, which one did you do? I said, I finally got off my ass and did the fucking, the Pac-Man interview. And he's like, oh shit. He's like, well, after church, Fears, I'll fucking watch it. I said, yeah. I said, do church and then fucking watch it. And so yeah, I'm glad I finally got off my ass and moved. Because I guarantee you, I said it in my head. I said, I don't get out now, I never will. I said, I'll be stuck in Missouri forever. Fortunately, there's not many opportunities in Missouri. And I said, I know if I move to there's big states that in America that have really good job opportunities. There's a lot of opportunities in New York. There's a lot of opportunities down here in Florida. There's a lot of opportunities. My one friend after high school, he said, oh, Fierce. He's like, I'm going to move to Texas and I'm going to live near my cousins in Texas. And I was like, is there a lot of job opportunities in Texas? He's like, dude, there's so many fucking job opportunities in Texas. He's like, plus he's like, I'll be around my cousins and stuff and I'll have some family support. I was like, hey man, that's cool. I'm like, I wish you luck. I still keep in touch with my friend that lives in Texas. He's doing great. And I was like, do you, man? That's fucking awesome. Great. Fucking cowboying up, like in fucking Texas. And he's like, oh yeah, Fears, I'm going nuts. I should call him up and be like, that fucking thing out of Demon Knight, you fucking cowboy, goddamn motherfucker. I can't get that out of my fucking mind. That fucking little scene in that movie is fucking great. I love it. He's like, fuck this cowboy shit. He's like, you fucking cowpoke, goddamn motherfucker. Oh, I'm going to rewatch it again tonight and fucking lose my goddamn mind. It's going to be fucking great. Anyway, Ghost says, you got to risk it sometimes, Fears. Wait, you got to risk it for the biscuit, Fears. That's fucking great, Ghost. That's why I did risk it. That's why I moved down here. I took a big risk moving down here, So it's not all the way there, but, I'm working on the dream. As long as you work on the dream and you never give up on that dream, there you are. But if you give up, then fuck you for giving up on your dreams. And I say that bluntly, but it's honest. If you give up on that dream, then there it is. Maybe one day I would die a happy man if I got to work at a radio station. I would die a happy man if I got to work at the news or be in a film or act in a film or not even act in a film. Just kind of do what the dude does. I know he's done some PA work, but I know he's moved on to other things. I don't know what he does now, but just something on a set. The only thing different that I would do is if I worked on that Superman versus Batman, look, I know the actors take pictures all the time, and I guarantee you the crew did all the time. I wouldn't want to lose my job, but I would be on the set and be like, look, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I fucking love Superman. I fucking love Batman. I'm begging the director, look, I swear to God I won't post these pictures until I'm supposed to. Let me fucking sit in the Bat Cave just once, just take a few pictures. Let me sit in the fucking Batmobile and just do a fucking goddamn selfie. Let me film a little video, please. And I would tell whoever I need to tell on the set, because I know the dude said something like, I couldn't take any pictures, or he could, but everyone does. You just have to wait until because you always see online, all those actors from all those Marvel movies. Who was it? The guy out of fucking Park and Rec, and the guy that out of Jurassic World, Chris Pratt. He was filming, taking pictures, going fucking nuts, and I think Chris Evans looked and said, "Are you supposed to be taking pictures and video?" And he was like, "No." But they probably get more leeway because they're the actors and shit. But I would just go up to the director and be like, look, I'm being professional, man. but I would ask permission. I'd be like, can I please, I'm begging you, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Can I take a couple of pictures, a couple of videos just for fucking memory's sake? And then I'll post them way after the fucking movie comes out, like on DVD and shit, and then it won't fucking matter, you know? So there it is. But yeah, that's one thing I do regret, is not taking him up on his offer. But I appreciate his offer, but you know, I gotta find my own way, you know? Like I genuinely believe I just can't jump from paycheck to paycheck like that. I have to have a constant flowing paycheck, you know? Because I don't know, I always have that fear of oh, what happens when the money runs out? You know, I couldn't go through all that crap. You know, I'm getting better at it. And thank God I saved some money, so I'll be fine for the next week and a half, you know? So, yeah. Mercenary Man says, I'm not in the industry, but I think when actors do it, it's either for behind the scenes or it's approved by whoever. Exactly, Mercenary Man, exactly. Like, I'm not in the industry either, but I'm sure that's just how it is. That's why I would ask the director, like, look, when's the next time I'm going to be on a Batman versus Superman set or any set, you know? Can I take some pictures and some video? If they said no, then I would be like, okay, all right, no worries. But whenever you see those behind the scenes shit like on DVDs or Blu-rays, everybody's going nuts. You always see people like taking out their cell phones and all that shit. So I'm sure, I guess it would depend on who the director is, but I'm sure if you asked him a certain way, like, hey, I would love to get a photo of this. I'd love to get a photo of that. If you ask, now if you just did it, then that would be a way to get fired. But if you ask someone, I would just totally ask someone. And if they said yes, great. If they said no, I'd be like, well, that stinks, but hey, it's the nature of the beast. And then I would just go on with my job, you know? You know, so there it is. I'm trying to think of anything else I regret. Those three are like the major ones, though. Oh, here's the fourth one. If I could go back and do and make some changes on certain choices I made in certain relationships that I've been in, I would. Because again, I'm not perfect. Some choices I made were great in relationships, and other choices I made in relationships were quite bad. I mean, I didn't do anything like catastrophic, but just some things I said or some things I would have did, I would have been like knocking on, you know, Fierce's noggin at me and like, don't do that. Don't say that. But it's too late now. But if I could, those 4 or 5 things would be the things I would change. So yeah, there we are. All right. Moving on. Wow, this is gonna be a long stream. Okay. So top 5 things to vlog about. Well, here, let me pull up what they said. Here, let me pull this up real quick. Let's see if I can remember where it was. Let's see. I think I just wrote in top 5 things to vlog about here. Let me see. Let me go to Google. Top 5 things to vlog about. Let's see what pops up. Let's see here. Oh, where was it? Oh wait, top 5 things to vlog about lists. That's what it was. That was a list of things. Lists. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. So now this is just someone's opinion on Google. I don't think this is. I think this is their list, but I'll read it. So they said the first one is family. The second thing is traveling. The third thing is your personal life. The fourth thing is if you're in a relationship, to vlog about that. And the fifth thing is your hobbies and your passions. And for the most part, I agree with them. I mean, I vlog about pretty much all of that. I vlog about my personal life to a certain extent. I have vlogged about the relationships I've been in because you guys have all seen that. But there's other things I vlog about. Like I vlog about like tour. I love going to tourist attractions. That's one of Fears' favorite things because I know in my mind I'll get tons of good content. Like I think I told you guys this after I opened up my presents and stuff, for the unboxing. I wanted to keep the fucking vlog going. I was like, I don't want to end it after this. I said, what's something else I could do? I said, oh, I know. I said, I've been wanting to do this for a year and a half, and I just haven't got around to it. I went to Disney's miniature golf. I've done a bunch of miniature golf since I've been here, but I hadn't done Disney has two big miniature golf things. They have the Disney Fantasia miniature golf, which I haven't done yet, and then they have the Disney's Winter Wonder World Christmas miniature golf. And when you go there, there's two courses. You go on one side, and it's like the Disney Winter Wonder World Christmas miniature golf, and then on the other side of the course is you do a Christmas Florida experience, which I did. That was the side I did, where it's Mickey and Minnie and all of his characters and Santa, except they're doing like a Florida Christmas, and you do all the miniature golf through like all the sand and the beaches and the water and all that. And I thought, all right, well, since I'm in Florida, I got to do that side first. And then I'll make another vlog where I come back sometime later on in a couple of weeks or a couple of months and do the Winter Wonder World side. So that's what's coming too. So I pretty much vlog about those 5 topics that they had up on Google, but I try to vlog other things. So I do vlog about my family. I do vlog about my personal life. I do vlog about if I'm in a relationship. I do vlog about, the other 2 things that they brought up. But what I would add to that list is so I do agree with those are probably the top 5 things to vlog about. But if I could add a few things to that list, it wouldn't be many. But one thing I definitely would add, at least when it comes to my content, is I do vlog a lot about going to tourist attractions, and because ever since I was little, I've always loved travel. Because my mom's from England and my dad's from Missouri. And I always looked forward to the family trips. We did about 18 to 20, big, going nuts family trips. I think my first family trip was when I was 4 or 5. And then the last big family trip before my dad got really sick was probably right before I went off to college in Arizona to film school. And that was when my cousin Samantha in England got married, and it was she wanted the American side of the family to be there and the British side. And we have some family from Scotland and some family from Ireland. I've got them all. So, yeah. So it was, I would add that so to add to the list, I definitely love vlogging any type of travel experience. I also would add to that list tourist attractions. The good ones, the little ones, the shitty ones. Remember when I went to that shitty roadside attraction, the fucking White House thing? I thought that was absolutely fucking hilarious, and I didn't think I should be able to pay $15, but I did anyway, and I made a cool fucking vlog about it, And the guy that owned it was really nice. He was like, "Oh, Fears," he's like, "I'll subscribe to your channel. Film whatever the fuck you want." And I was like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah." And eventually, he was like, if you want, I can give you that $15. But I said, "Oh no," I said, "You keep it, man." I said, "You got a business to run." I said, "I thoroughly enjoyed myself, even though it's a very, 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 very small museum." I said, "I'll give you some street cred. I'll film a vlog and go nuts, and I'll give you a couple plugs." And I said, in the description, I'll put your website, which I did. So, so that would be one thing that I would add to the list. If I had to add anything else to the list, probably, I mean, podcasting I would probably add because half of my content on Fears Vlogs is podcasting. Like whenever I have to work or whenever I don't have enough money to do an epic vlog, I podcast to keep you guys, occupied until the next vlog, Another thing I would add is I don't see a lot of vloggers. I mean, I'm not subscribed to everyone on YouTube, so I'm sure some people do the same thing I do, but I don't see the people that I follow, I don't see them vlogging a lot like conventions. I vlog all the time at conventions, and I try to get to as many conventions, whether it's a big convention or a small convention. So I would add that to the list. I would add. I would absolutely add that to the list of stuff. So not many. I'd say those 2 or 3 things that I would add. So yeah. Absolutely. All right. So let's get to the next topic. The last topic, because I'm getting really tired, and before the gym closes, I can't believe it's already 6:43. I went for a walk today, but I want to get to the gym and actually get some gym time in. The best 3 dates I've ever went on in my entire life. And I guess I'll do them in order of how I met this girl. I'd say the first best date I've ever went on was I dated this girl, Allie. And man, it was a magical night. Oh man, it was great. We went to one of my favorite restaurants in downtown St. Charles in Missouri. Beautiful dinner. There was not many people in the restaurant. We almost had the entire restaurant to ourselves, so already it was fucking romantic. To make it extra romantic, either the manager or the waitress came over and said, "It looks like you guys are on a date." So we dimmed the lights a little bit, and they brought out like 2 or 3 candles, and so we got to eat like by candlelight. There was still lights on, but they dimmed them. I said, "Oh, that's very nice of you guys." We shared a piece of like chocolate cake, and I was like, "This is fucking fantastic." And me and her, we just talked about anything and everything, and everything was fucking magical. And then we got, they do carriage rides down there in downtown St. Charles. I saw one, I flagged someone down, gave him like $20, and we had a carriage ride. And that's probably the first epic date. I mean, I was like, doesn't get much more better than this until I met some other girls. So then I'd say the second one, actually, I did them out of order. I'm sorry. There was this one girl that I dated. Her name was Jen back in the day. So Jen would come first and then Allie. So I'll do Jen. I'm sorry. I forgot about Jen. Jen was probably the first awesome, like, epic date. I don't remember her last name because Jen was way, way back in the day. I mean, way back in the day. We did so much on this date. It was great. We went and saw a movie. So already I was like, oh, cool. I'm like, she likes movies just like I do. Then we went to dinner, and we went to this big, fancy restaurant in downtown St. Louis called, if you're ever in St. Louis, go to Mike Shannon's. So good food. Whew, Mike Shannon's in downtown St. Louis. Really good. So we went there. I can't remember if we went there first and then the movie, but we went to both of those. Then we went for a walk in the park. Did a lot of naughty things in the park. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. And it was great. And then we went back to her house, had some wine. One thing led to another, and did some more naughty things. And I was like, this is fucking goddamn fantastic. We had even more wine, and even more naughty things happened. And then even more things happened, and then one thing led to another. And by the time we got done, it was like probably 2 a.m. And she's like, so what do you think about this date? And I was like, This date is goddamn fucking fantastic. And in between all that time, she had lit like a fire because it was like wintertime. And so I was like, this is great. I'm with a beautiful woman, fucking, fire, I was like, oh man, this is fucking fantastic. Wine, and I was like, ooh, this is getting really juicy here. So it would go Jen first and then Allie. And then you guys know where I'm going to go with the third one. Probably the best date I've ever had, ever. It's 2 dates that me and Casey had. The first epic date was when our very first date, we sat around the pool and just talked for hours. And we were suntanning, and I got to see her in a bathing suit, and I was like, wow, this is fucking fantastic. We had a couple of drinks around, the pool, and you guys have seen that from the vlog, and I was having so much fun. And then we got some food, and then we went back to my place, and we talked for more hours, and one thing led to another, and then things were great, and that's all I'm going to say about that. And then probably the next date was not 2 dates, Ghost. I'm saying the best 2 epic dates that we went on. We went on tons of dates when we were dating, but I'm saying I can't pick between these 2 epic dates. So the first epic date that me and her went on was the very first date we went on. And I'd say the second biggest epic date that we went on was we were celebrating our 6 months anniversary, and we went to a Universal hotel, and we had dinner. And we stayed at this big ass Universal hotel. We went on a boat ride, and because they have boat rides that take you from Orlando City Walk, which is basically before the amusement parks. They have this big ass thing called City Walk where there's rides on City Walk, and there's merchandise you can buy before you go into the park, and there's tons of restaurants and stuff. So we went, and so I was like, hey, we should take a boat ride. So we did a boat ride, and we went to dinner, and then I decorated the hotel room with tons of rose petals and candles and flowers. And since we were celebrating her birthday, my birthday, we celebrated a lot. We celebrated her birthday, my birthday, Halloween, and our 6 months. We had tons of presents. She brought tons of presents. I brought tons of presents. And we just sat on the floor of the hotel and just opened up tons of presents. And it was great. That's probably the best date I've ever been on, because it was like a weekend thing. Like after we got done at the hotel, then then the next day, so we did the hotel thing on like Saturday, and then on Sunday we did if you guys remember from the video, we went to a painting gallery, and we had a teacher teach us how to paint, and we painted side by side. We were both wearing matching we wore matching jeans, matching shirts, matching she bought me white Converse shoes. She got herself some Converse shoes. So I thought it was cute. We were all matching. It was fucking fantastic. But we went on so many epic dates. Like another day that comes to mind that's really good was when me and her went and did our Disney date. We were all matching there. So the only thing that we weren't matching on the Disney date is she wore black pants, but I wore black shorts, but we had matching shirts on, and we did the whole, Disney ears and the whole, it was great. That's another one of my favorite dates, but my favorite date of all time that me and her did was our weekend extravaganza with the painting, and then we went to a big a big Universal resort, and it was great. So I'd say out of those 3 ladies, those were the 3 most epic dates, And I thought that'd be a kind of a cool topic to talk about, because I don't think I've ever told you guys those 3 epic dates. And all 3 of those girls were lovely ladies. The only ones that I keep in touch with is Casey, because I lost touch with the Jen girl. I think she moved. She moved to, last time I heard, she moved to Nevada, like Las Vegas area for a job. And then I lost touch with Allie. I remember she started dating some guy, and evidently the guy was really bad to her, and but before the guy got really bad with her or did horrible things to her, she got pregnant with that guy's kid, and she dumped that horrible guy, and then she went to go move back with her mom, and that's the last I've heard from her. And then we all know what happened with, we all know what the situation is with, Casey. So, yeah. So it was, I'd say those three were the most, but again, it's hard to pick the most epic date with me and Casey because there was so many epic dates. But if I had to pick like top three of me and Casey, it was definitely the Disney date, the weekend date with a painting and us celebrating her birthday, my birthday, our 6-month anniversary. And then our very first date. Our very first date was fantastic. So, yeah. So, it was all good. It was all good. Well, guys, I've been going for 2 hours and 6 minutes. So, I hope everyone enjoyed the long-ass stream. I got tons of stuff out that I wanted to talk about. Again, some of it was pleasant. Some of it was bad. Some of it I had to say. I hope everybody took it the right way. To the person, I know he watched, if not all of the stream, I know he watched most of the stream. Again, I apologize. Hopefully we can be friends, or we still are friends. I do apologize, but just know that I'm not going to change who I am. Now that I know how to delete comments, I will probably delete more comments than time people out. But if I feel like somebody has to be timed out or blocked, I will. Because, some people take it too far to the edge and want to test my patience. And I'm like, look, and you guys all know, I don't put up with any drama bullshit. I try to keep my stream and my vlogs and my whole channel as positive as possible. And if anyone tries to pull a fast one on me, I'm like, you're an idiot, you're gone, and I'll either time them out or I'll block them because I don't want to deal with drama bullshit, So I want to keep it a fun, safe place for all of my wonderful fans that I care about. And I care about and I care about this person too that I timed out yesterday. And I hope he understands where I'm coming from, and I understand where he's coming from. And I hope he accepts my apology. I don't know if he'll accept it now, but in time, hopefully he will. And I hope things will get back to normal as soon as possible, and everything will be A-okay with the universe, All right, I'm taking off. Triple says, thanks for the stream, Fears. Hey, no worries. Always for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Fears Vlogs and FearsMan26. Again, don't forget to subscribe to Randall, Lord Randall, of the magic. He's got magic in his hands, magic fingers, with that magic rolling off those cards that he always does, his magic cards. Subscribe to Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer, that wonderful genius that he is, the Sega Camp Gamer, on his YouTube channel, and he's focusing more on Twitch these days. So run on over to Twitch and check out him on Twitch. And let's see, did I miss? Yeah, Ghost. Me and Sega are doing pretty good. I haven't talked to Sega in quite a while, but for the most part, me and Sega are good. Yeah. What question did I leave out, Mercenary Man? I'm sorry. Let me scroll back. Oh, when you were exchanging gifts? Well, that's part of it, Mercenary Man. That was part. I mean, it was a big weekend extravaganza. On Saturday, on that Saturday, and you guys have seen that vlog. On Saturday, we did a big, we went to dinner and we hung out at the big resort, and I mean, we went on a boat ride, and then we hung out in I wouldn't even call it a hotel. I mean, our room at the resort was huge. I mean, I was just like, this is fucking great. And then it led in. And then like the next day we opened presents, and then we went to painting and all that. But that's not what you asked. Well, you said, oh, when you were exchanging gifts with a question mark. So I thought that was your question. What's the question? What is it? Rewrite it. Oh, I got it. Here we go. Fears, are you going to be doing any running at the gym? Yeah, I run on the treadmill all the time. I just I just haven't. You can't stream like how I used to stream at the gym. The Wi-Fi at the gym is so shitty. I've tried. Every single time I try to stream at the gym on my phone, it either gets halfway through and then it cuts it off, or it fucking like it just craps out. It just craps out. So I've kind of tried to stop streaming at the gym, Mercenary Man, because that was your next question. Fears, are you going to be doing any running at the gym? So I've tried to stream many times at the gym. So yeah. So yeah. Let me scroll back down here. Oh, got it. Are you going to be exchanging Christmas presents? Well, here's the thing. I guess she's going through a lot of stuff right now. I messaged her and said, hey, do you want, even though you're still back together with that guy, do you want to exchange gifts? And I never got an answer back from her, you know? So I did buy her a gift. So I was like, well, it's better to give than receive. So in about a day or two, I'm going to send her a gift. Whether she sends me a gift or not, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not sending her a gift to get anything back. I don't expect anything back. If she wants to send me something, she's more than welcome to. I'm going to send her something out of the kindness of my heart because I've already bought it. But I asked her straight up. Maybe she couldn't get back to me. Because she was at work or something. But every single time I've tried to set up a hangout, every single time I've tried to, hey, let's just, have a cup of coffee, there's always been some excuse to not hang out. And so I told Randy the other day, I said, I'm kind of tired of asking to hang out. I'm kind of tired of asking, hey, can we exchange gifts? She probably won't because now she's gotten back together with that guy. And so if that guy finds out, hey, why are you hanging out with your ex? So I don't want to create any bullshit drama for her. So most likely she won't, If she does, that'd be fantastic. Even if she mailed it, I think that would be great. Even if she said, hey, Fierce, obviously I can't hang out, because I'm back together with this guy, but, I'm going to mail you a gift. That'd be great, I highly doubt it. So that's where we are, Mercenary Man. Let's see. Let me get back to some comments. And I'm not saying, I'm saying it as nicely as I possibly can. That's probably how it'll go. Every single time I've asked her to hang out, she's either way too busy or there's some excuse. And this is not to hurt her feelings. This is just what I've encountered. Every single time, whether she's planned it or I've planned it, she either can't do it, she's working, there's some excuse. And so I said, Randall, that's not fair to me. And he's like, Fears, I would just stop asking her to hang out. And I said, you're probably right. I said, I'll just leave it alone. I won't bring it up anymore. And maybe if I don't ask, maybe she'll be like, hey, I'm free now. Let's do it. So we still talk though. I mean, last time I heard from her, she wished me Merry Christmas. And a couple of days ago, I said, hey, thank you very much. I hope you had a great Christmas. I said, did you have a good time with your family? She goes, oh, I had a fantastic time with my family. I said, that's great. I said, tell your family. I said, hi. Awesome. Cool. So, to answer your question, Mercenary Man, I definitely will send her something. I don't expect anything back, but I always say in my head, prove me wrong, send me something, but I doubt it. But I hope she likes the gift that I send her because it's not anything big. It's not anything epic. I just saw it and I was like, she'll probably like that, and so I got her a nice little something. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm either going to send it either tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday. It's going to be in within the next few days. So we'll see how it happens. We'll see how it turns out, and I hope it turns out good. I hope she likes it. I really do. Exactly, Ghost. Ghost says you got something for her. Hopefully, all works there. I hope it does. I really hope it does. I'm 10 times out of 12. I'm sure she'll love it. Because I put a lot of effort into it, and even though it's a little gift, I put a lot of effort into it. So I'm sure she'll like it. And yeah, exactly, Mercenary Man. And I'm gonna do exactly what I said I'm gonna do. I don't expect any. You don't buy a gift for someone to expect anything in return, or at least I don't. I buy something because I care about somebody. If they decide to give me a gift in return, that's wonderful. And I will be like, hey, that was very nice of you to think about me. Great. Thanks a lot for thinking about me. I really appreciate it. I accept the gift. The gift's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we'll see how it all goes down. So I'll let you guys know. So anyway, I'm taking off. Triple says, well, I hope with the time off you get to edit the Christmas unboxing video. I'm so pumped for that. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Triple, now that I got some creative juices, flowing, I'll probably the next one I'm going to upload. It's either Richard DeVizio's interview or the Christmas one, because I think he texted me or messaged me and said, hey, Fears, how's that coming along? I said, I'll be honest, man, I've been kind of slacking, but I said, don't worry, Richard. I said, you're my buddy, you're my friend. I said, it's on the way. And he's like, oh, Fears. He's like, take your time. He's like, edit it whenever you want to. I said, cool, man. I said, it's on the way. I promise. I said, my word is my bond. Eventually, I will get everything up. No worries. So it's coming, Triple. Just hold on, guys, just a little bit longer. And I appreciate everybody letting me explain everything about what happened yesterday, what happened today, everything that's happened to me in the last few days. And for the most part, it sounds like everybody took it the right way. I hope others that are watching eventually will take it the right way. Think about it. Listen to what I said, because I was completely dead honest with everything I said. And hopefully we can move forward. And it's good that I know how to delete comments now. So, yeah. So, moving right along. All right. I'll take one more question, then I've got to go because I'm getting hungry, and I want to get to the it's already 7. I want to get to the gym before it closes. So Mercenary Man says, Fierce, how many vlogs are on the to-do list? Oh, shit. The 2 Mortal Kombat, well, I wouldn't classify the interviews as vlogs, so, but I'll tell you the ones that I have to edit. The Christmas vlog, the 2 Mortal Kombat, Daniel Pacina's interview, Richard DeVizio's interview, so that's 3. The Sleepaway Camp vlog, me and Randall's golf vlog, and then the recent video that I did where I went to Mickey's Magical Christmas miniature golf thing. So I'd say there's 5 or 6 right there. So look forward to those 5 or 6. Oh, and then the 7th one, whenever I get it, I'm going to do a Visions unboxing video because I thought maybe if I ordered it, it'd be here in time for Christmas. It wasn't. Visions like Fears. He's like, just do the unboxing video after Christmas. He's like, because I'm so backed up with order. I said, Visions, don't worry about it. I said, whenever it comes, that's when I'll do the unboxing video. And he's like, cool, man. And he just messaged me today and said, hey, Fears, I just got some T-shirts back in stock. So he said, I'll get a Mosian on your order, and it should be there soon. And I said, awesome. So yeah, so it's everything is on the way. Oh shit, Ghost says, oh geez, I'm still waiting on Sleepaway Camp. LOL. Yeah, no excuse. I'm sorry. So yeah. $2022 is right there, and you've got over half a dozen videos to finish with a lot more probably on the way. Oh yeah, oh yeah, there's a lot more fucking on the way. So I've got to. I'll do a classic Fears. Hey, Fears, get off your fucking ass and get in gear and get some goddamn work done. Classic fears. What does Randall call them? Not metaphors. Isms. Classic fears isms. Hey, get your head out of your ass and get to work. Trust me, I'm on it. I am on it. I got to take out my contacts too because this one's either I got a hair in there or it's watering like crazy. I don't know what the fuck's going on. This one, I look like I got some fucking like Resident Evil fucking like virus in my eye. It's all red and shit. I don't know what that's bothering the fuck out of me. All right, well, you cowpoke goddamn motherfuckers, I'm out of here. I'm watching it tonight. You guys, I'm losing my shit. I'm telling you, you guys have got to watch fucking Demon Knight. I was fucking in utter chaos, goddamn fucking tears. Billy Zane is fucking great. Like, he's like, fuck this cowboy shit. And then he just goes nuts with it. And then he's like, you fucking goddamn rootin' tootin' cowpoke motherfuckers. Oh, man, it was fucking great. No, I don't have pink eye for 10 stories. I think I got an eyelash in there. Normally, 10 times out of 12, when your eye starts hurt, either you have your contacts in too long and I need to put some solution on them, or there's a hair or something, or sometimes the contact will bend over in your eye and I have to take the contact out, wash it in the solution, and put it back in my eye. So it's one of those three. I promise you guys I don't have pink eye. Anyway, I'm taking off, but yeah, to answer Mercenary Man's question, those 5 or 6 videos, they're on the way. So anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to everyone. Subscribe to Pixel, Lord Pixel of those pylons. Subscribe to Pixel Protocol. Subscribe to Tinner Immortal. Subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer. Subscribe to Richie Wright, the master of the challenges. And subscribe to Cameo Man and I almost said Cameo Kid. Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. Also subscribe to Fears Man 26 and Fears Vlogs. And this is Fears signing off, and I will bid you guys a fond farewell. Peace out, motherfuckers. All right, later. All right, bye.